So I think it's time for me to show y'all my multicam solution for the ATEM Mini. So let's go. Hey folks, this is AJ the CEO. This is your first time stopping by the channel. Thanks for stopping by, and on this channel we focus on tips, training, strategies, reviews, and builds to help modernize your media ministry. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. So I received tons and tons and tons of comments telling me, hey AJ, you were wrong. That's not a multi-view, that's a preview, that's this, that's that, and all this other stuff. And I got that, and that was mainly because I believed, took the words of somebody, a Black Magic employee at NAB, that said the update was going to come out. So with all that being said, I got y'all, but I came up with a solution that I offered to convert everything over to SDI to use Blackmagic's 4x1 SDI multi-monitor, and a lot of people said that that's not really viable because it's going to cost as much as an ATEM television studio. So we went back to the lab and did some more research, and this is what we came up with. This is my multi-camera view here using a WeStar HDMI Multiview 4x1 matrix, which is tied into the ATEM Mini. So I am using right now 1, 2, 3, 4 cameras that are doing our multi-view here, and I actually got a great deal with the Amazon store, where they actually had a bunch of HDMI splitters, and they were actually going 1 input, 2 output, and they were going for $5 each. So I ended up gobbling up 3 of them. They only let me order 3, and then once I went to go order some more, they actually don't, the price is bumped up to $16. So I had a splitter already, which is what I'm using for my 4th one, but let me show you what it all looks like. So here is splitter number 1 that is coming off of this one cable. These are the Amazon splitters, and like I said, sorry for the mess of cables. This is a version 1 right now, so yes, I understand it is a mess, but like I said, this is this is how I had to have it hooked up for right now. Just with all the space that I have, I need to clean up all my stuff here. But what we have, again, is everything is coming in. The feeds are coming from each camera, as you can see, and line cables and stuff like that, and they are going into a splitter. And then in the splitter, they're coming out with 2 outputs. One output, jack number 1 for the ATEM Mini, is also port number 1 into the WeStar, and 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. So as you can see, here are all the inputs. So let me see if I can back up here so you can see everything that's here. So what we're going to do is we're going to be on camera number 1, which is right here, and I have OBS right here that's recording everything. So number 1 is number 1. Number 2 right here is going to be number 2 right here, and then it'll show up here. So let's go ahead and mark this as number 2. Let's go ahead and auto fade, and that's number 2, number 2. Now let's go to number 3, which is my DSLR right here. Let's go to 3 here. I'll switch it over, and there we go. There's number 3. And then number 4 is my NVIDIA Shield set up as a camera, which is also number 4 right there. You can tell because it has a little camera image right there. So let's switch over, and boom, there we go, number 4. And that's how everything is showing up. Now, again, I get it. That is a whole lot of cables and it looks like it's a mess. But my thought is I'm actually working on something. The idea is to have this just over top there and have the splitters kind of like put in a case that will let all of this just sit inside of it. So that is the plan to work together. But again, even when I used to carry this entire system with a camera and everything inside of a suitcase, this isn't that much. So what I'm going to do is get some thinner HDMI cables, make this a lot easier. And the idea is these are all 6-foot cables that I have, that I did the same cables that I used in the HDMI longest run test. That's what I had, and I even got the 25-foot that I'm using. That one I'm not using. But what I plan on doing is to get these cables shorter, more flexible, so that I can actually put this in a case that I'm working on to make this a lot easier to carry around. But then honestly, I'm carrying just about as much as 2 of the ATEM Minis stacked together. So it's about 3 high, and hopefully we're going to be doing some stuff to get the wiring out of the place. But this is a viable solution for those who need it to have an HDMI Multiview. So the WeStar, which I will have a link in the description, was around $55, and like I said, I got those HDMI switches from Amazon, and they were Amazon Basics, and I got them for actually I got them for $4.63 each. So if we did all 4 of them, we're looking at an additional $20. So in this whole thing, with the ATEM Mini being $300 with cables and everything like that, you're looking at adding maybe $100, $90 to $100 to this entire package. So to get a multicam view and everything with the ATEM Mini for an additional $100, I think hopefully that solves the issue that a lot of people were talking about from an SDI solution. Personally, I would prefer SDI, but you're looking at maybe triple to quadruple the price. So for an additional $100, you can get these switches, these splitters, HDMI splitters, extra cables, as well as this 4x1 matrix, and it's $100, and there's your multi-view. So I hope that helps. That's the answer for all of y'all who are asking about it. You saw it in action. If you have any other questions, hit me up in the comments. I'll be more than happy to help you with that. And I hope y'all like that. If you do, I appreciate a like. Consider subscribing and hit that bell, the way you get notified when we come out with other videos to help modernize your media ministry. This is AJ. We will see you on the next video. Later.